guys to another episode of Q-Tips. I'm here with my boy Ryan, and this video is pretty much to give you guys an update on Forever and Profit 3 years later. I know time has flew by fast as hell, but at the same time, like, a lot of progression has actually been made over the past few years, and Ryan can start telling you guys some stuff that we actually been progressing on.
So basically, just being part of Forever and Profit, following our whole entire trading career for the last 3 years, we were able to put over 3,400 plus students inside our company. But not even just that, they're actually around the world, internationally. You know, we got people from Jamaica, South America, Sweden, the Netherlands, you name it, they're inside.
All over Europe, Africa. The US is our main target, but at the same time, like, their students are popping up in different places all over the world every single friggin' day. And it doesn't even matter the location, mainly because this is all done either on like a phone or any kind of device that you have with internet. So like, that's the dope part about it. It's like, location doesn't even matter. It never did.
It really didn't. And the beauty in that is because we're able to actually reach out to others, and it grows organically. To see our results, to see our students' results, they want to be part of it too. We're able to give them those type of results, and actually their dreams become their reality. So instead of dreaming at night, hoping that things will change, we actually get the chance to actually change people's lives on a day-to-day basis, which is so powerful.
Correct. And just seeing that, like, we actually learn the craft and being able to project that out into the universe to like teach this craft to people that want to gain it, to pretty much either make $200 a day, or even $100 a day, or even $500 a day, $1,000 a day, 5K a day, 10K a day. It doesn't even matter, because at the same time, everyone has their own version on success in some sense. All right, like in Forever and Profit now overall, meaning Technical Prosperity and Wall Street Academy, we have students that are making, you know, hundreds and thousands of dollars a day. We have a few $100,000-aires, and we have a few millionaires inside the group as well. So like, that's the dope part about it. And seeing how you wouldn't ever expect you to actually gain that kind of income until you kind of see what the potential of this market has.
Exactly. And one of the things that I want to touch up on real quick is, just because we do have the students inside that are making that type of income, not all of them are flashy like me.
Correct.
Or, you know, mellow, or like high key.
First, like you guys will see the big difference, right? Like we look completely different, because at the same time, like, he's always been the flashy type, you know, like he's always been that kind of person. I've always been this kind of person, real chill, you know, nothing too crazy, but at the same time, I do like to look nice also.
Exactly.
You like to look real nice. 2 chains. I got one.
You got one on. So I'm wearing an off-white shirt, some Amiri jeans, you know, just the whole outfit looking at a good $7,000 plus.
Just things that we're into, you know. So, and it comes with the lifestyle. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, that's what we like about, you know, trading. It doesn't matter what type of reality you want. It's the fact that whatever you dream, we can make it happen. And that's the vision. My vision was always to, you know, always stand outside, be in the park. I'm from Brooklyn, so naturally I'm just flashy, materialistic. I went from having a Maxima to having a BMW in pearl white to wrapping rose gold, and I had no idea the type of outcome and looks and vision that was going to give me. That car became its own little entity. And then on top of that, got rid of the M4 and just bought me a S560 AMG. Didn't expect me to have that type of car, but the point is, I was able to create that as a reality.
Exactly.
And just like Quillen.
Like, I've always been into cars. Like, if you know me for over 15 years or so on, like, I've always been this kind of person, pretty much. Like, I used to play Need for Speed and the Gran Turismo and like all these car games, just pretty much like manifest the kind of cars that I actually want in real life. So like, I used to have a Volkswagen GTI 02 with 120,000 miles on it. So that I got a 335 in 2015. After that, I got my M3 parked inside the garage right now also. After that, I had, actually I still have my Range Rover Evoque, and now I also just bought my brand new Porsche GT3. Fire shit. I call it lava because it's like that, a bright orange. So like, it's kind of dope that we can actually have these exotic cars, but also, you know, really live the kind of life that we actually want to live, and don't have to pretty much depend on a job to, you know, try to accomplish these kind of goals, you know. But we actually make it happen because the income is there, and seeing how we actually took Forex and, you know, benefited from the kind of progress that we actually make in our education, but also in our business, but also just learning the skill set to pretty much get us to where we want to be day by day. And like since these past 3 years, you know, everybody knows FIP, Forever Profit, to be the main exact brand. Like that's the main brand. And then from that, we actually branched off a tad bit. You know, even though FIP is still the main brand, the bullet's still there, the chain is still there, everything is still there. But at the same time, we still have our separate brands also, which is called
Technical Prosperity
and Wall Street Academy for me. So Technical Prosperity is pretty much based around
mainly signals. Like my vision was to not just Ryan making all the money, Ryan just trading. Everybody sees my life. Ryan, you got some bomb trades, you're going crazy. How can I get part of that? Ryan, you call signals. I always tell people no. And I'd be like, I'm against it. I don't want to do all that stuff. And then eventually, you know, just seeing a lot of people I want to help naturally because I'm just, you know, hearted like that, pure hearted. I decided to open up a signal service and give back to others. You know, making the price so affordable that the return on investment could be possible. Not only that, I help people make money, they're able to afford to continue paying for my service, but more importantly, they're able to create that lifestyle that they always wanted to create by taking the same exact trades.
But the main thing is, how is the signal service doing though?
Signal service is popping. Just say it straight up. The price right now is $100 a month. On top of that, I do giveaways. I've been giving away a MacBook every single month for the whole entire year. Already basically halfway through the year. On top of that, not only am I able to give people 75 to 150 pips a minimum weekly, my goal is to help people get around 300 to 600 pips a month. On top of that, sometimes it goes over, but that's what makes it so popping. I give you the raw results. And I'm not gonna sit and tell you that, hey Ryan, I have 100% good months every single month. No, that's a lie. I do lose trades. I do win trades.
That's normal.
Right? I even had, and just understand, for professional traders, they're gonna have about 2 to 3 months out of the year that they're probably gonna perform bad. It's all about understanding that trading is a big factor of psychology, and another factor is understanding the skill. But once you understand the skill, all comes back to understanding your mental. The more you understand your mental, the better you're going to be able to perform. So you know that you should not trade when you're mad, angry, sad, depressed, or anything negative, but more important is to trade when you're in a positive state. So when I have a positive energy, usually majority of the time, because I'm happy in life, I know when to call my trades. When I have a bad day, I usually won't call trades, but I actually own up to my losses. And I'm not going to say that I didn't have a bad month, because obviously my results are out there. In March, I tried to go all insane. I tried to go crazy for the pips. I was like, March Madness, I'm gonna go out there and kill it. I ended up ending the month in the red, negative 295 pips, but that was fun because my goal is to teach people risk management. Throughout the whole entire year, I'm very net positive. Every single month has been net positive, but that 1 month. And if you're using proper risk management, I need to go negative 1,000 pips to really destroy somebody's account. And that's not even possible. Our vision, us as traders doing this for 3 years, we know what we're doing. You're looking at pretty much one of the prime core traders inside of this industry. And it's proven.
And we've seen groups, you know, they
try to duplicate us.
They try to so hard, and it's so funny. Like they pop for a little bit, and then they actually pop. Like they go nowhere. So like, you know, it kind of shows you that like we are here for the long run. You know, like even with Wall Street Academy, like the biggest difference between me and Ryan is that it's like a split in half. You know, because you have FIP is still right here, but then you have signals, and then you have my side, which is more up on the educational portion of things. So like I actually teach pretty much to people on how to become self-sufficient, but also learn the craft so they could, you know, trade at their own pace, on their own risk, everything pretty much on their own, and students are doing fucking great, you know. And that's the cool thing about FIP, because no matter what kind of person that you actually are, on how you actually learn or whatever, on how you want to take trading and benefit from it, signals, learning it, you know, to be self-sufficient, it doesn't even matter because you're still learning the craft, either or. And you guys know on how I feel about signals already, right? But at the same time, like seeing how I actually watched Ryan over the years, you know, progress on his knowledge, his mental, all that shit.
It's a lot.
His signals are fucking lit, like I can't lie, you know. But at the same time, like, you know, gaining that skill set also to become self-sufficient is also as important as well. So like, either way it goes, you know, you guys can still be forever in profit regardless of the fact. And like, just from how we actually progress over the years also, so has our lifestyle. Like, damn, like, things move very, very fast. You know, like now I just got a brand new place. I used to friggin' share a room in this old person house, you know what I'm saying, paying like around $400 a month. And it was crazy, but at the same time, I never ever really imagined like how fast life can actually change if I just took that step out of that box, you know, just get better in something that I'm actually interested in.
Exactly. And even for me, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people say, Ryan, where are you living?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it on the video. I still live with my parents. I will tell people that. Why? Because it wasn't a necessity for me to move out.
Yeah.
Understand? Before we're like, whoa, Ryan, you're just a trader. You're making all this money. Look, listen. I used to work a job getting paid $750 a month, $9,000 a year. When my first year trading, yeah, even though I made loads of money, I never had that much money before. So, me being young, light-skinned, from Brooklyn, materialistic,
Yeah.
I went out there and started spending everything that I had almost. Anytime I made money, I was like, okay, cool, what are we gonna buy today? And it was really, really bad. I had that as a habit. But my mom didn't really want me to move out. And the reason why was because my sister moved out, I have a twin. She got married, she did her thing, she moved out. I'm an uncle now, she got a kid.
You have twins?
No.
Oh,
she's got one kid. I'm an uncle, I have a niece, right? But when she moved out, my mom was by herself. My dad would go back and forth in New York, you know, doing his thing, working, and he doesn't really want me to retire.
I think it's more for comfort.
Yeah, you know, it's also the Jamaican team, you know,
yeah,
Eagle.
Yeah, and like that's cool because you know, you never had that force behind you to actually move out. Like me, like I had my ex now, but she was with me at the time, and pretty much I had to move her into my parents' house, and I had to move out because I didn't want to live with a girl at my parents' house. Like, you know, like it was not gonna happen. So since then, I moved out of my parents' house when I was around, I think 21, I think. And then since then, I never went back. But at the same time, like I have, you know, I'm a real introvert, you know, so like I need that time by myself to actually think and have like all the best ideas come to me, and that's very, very important. You know what I'm saying? Like Ryan, like I seen this place. Trust me, he has that time that he can pretty much be by himself, but also he has a dope ass fucking room also, which is pretty cool.
It's dope. It's like a little club in there.
Yeah.
But let me keep it real with y'all. I mean, I did get a new spot.
Yeah.
Definitely moving in.
Yeah.
It's pretty lit.
Yeah.
You know, but the point is,
we're progressing.
We're progressing.
Business as itself is progressing also. Things that we're actually implementing inside our courses. He has the Signal service. He's putting new things inside that, new giveaways, all that shit. I have my online course. I have my in-person courses that are popping also. So like, there's so many things that are actually being taken up on this business to make it better and better and better. So we keep on giving and provide more value to everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? So like, no matter where you are inside the world, just know that this skill set is still possible to bring and learn. No matter what, you know, age doesn't matter. The youngest student in Wall Street Academy right now is 14 years old, and he brings in around $200 to $300 a day. So I'm pretty sure that he's not gonna have to work a job no time soon, or ever at this rate. Honestly, I don't even know if he's going to college.
Work a job.
I don't even know.
Yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna touch upon. Oh, you just said it. College. Listen,
very iffy. Okay. If you're not going to college to be a lawyer or a doctor or anything like that requires you to have that kind of degree,
you don't need it.
You don't need it.
Like, you don't need it. It's a waste.
We run a friggin' pretty much $1 million business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just put it out there. It's the truth.
But at the same time, we run that business, but we don't have a degree in business. You know what I'm saying? So like, things that you need to actually learn to, you know, gain knowledge on a certain, you know, area. Like
monetize your skill.
Yeah, YouTube or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could definitely learn this kind of thing, just like learn over time also, because when the business first started, it first started from a little group chat. You know, a little group chat.
It's on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's a trial and error thing.
Exactly. And now over time, we just, you know, found things to actually implement to make the business better, but it just came with time. So no matter how new a business is, you know, just realize that you have a long way to actually go. That's right. And things are still possible. Regardless if you have a degree or not, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, you don't need a degree. Let's take it from me. Yeah. I failed math all my life.
Yeah.
Failed 5th grade, retook it. Failed it again in 10th grade. Yeah. Geometry, had summer school for that. Still got a D. Then when I went to college, failed pre-remedial math. We got better shapes and shit.
Yeah.
7 times, and then I dropped out. So if I could trade and do it, and I don't need math, you can do it. Like, he can do it.
With me, like,
anybody can do it.
I went to college for physical therapy, right? So pretty much I did all my prerequisites. I was pretty much excited as hell to get into the program, but when it came down to it, I applied for the program and I didn't get into it. I was super bummed because I was busting my ass just to get into that program. Like, I was literally staying up. Like, and at that time, I don't know about trading, but I knew that there was always something better for me out there to get me to the kind of lifestyle that I want to get to. Because who the hell's gonna buy all the Lambos and the Ferraris and the Porsches working a job? Like, somebody has to pay for that. So we gotta find something that could pretty much, get to that lifestyle, like income that we actually want to get to. So that's when trading came about, and
the vision took off from there.
Just took advantage of it, like 100%.
The whole forever and profit thing came around that.
Yeah.
And you can't lie. You think about it, like forever and profit, what does it mean? It's a mental. If you're always thinking about how to be always in profit, always prospering, always growing, and you just have that nice energy, the nice flow that goes with it, you're not only going to think bigger outside the box for life, you're going to actually perform better in life. Better relationships, better network, better friends, better circle, better cars, houses, better ways to eat. I used to eat mixed chicken and ramen. Oh my god. Then you're saying nothing wrong with it though, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that was all I eat. Now I eat out every day, 5-star meals. And I'll spend like $40 through $60 on a meal, and I'll feel perfectly normal. Like, that's normal for me. On a day-to-day basis, I'm like, literally, I do not cook.
Yeah.
So imagine just living a lifestyle by your own design. Pulling up to Benihana's, getting hibachi, ordering a couple of drinks, inviting friends out, going to bars, going to clubs, buying bottles, going to strip clubs. Oh my god.
And look,
lifestyle by design.
And then you guys will see, like, this is like how we're so different though, because like, I'm born in Jamaica and everything else, so like I have more of like a home type of feel. Like, I love being home and everything else. I love cook food. I just like love home type of events, like home type of things, because I like to actually feel comfortable in my place of my home. You know what I'm saying? So with him, he's always out. He's always out. I'm always home. I like to travel a lot also because I do a lot of travel courses as well. But at the same time, like,
I'm scared of planes.
Yeah, so we're so different, but it's so perfect because we could cater to a different crowd, which is dope as hell. So like, no matter what you're about, the clubs and the strip clubs and the crazy ass lifestyle, like that's Ryan, cool. And then you have me, it was a more chill, more mellow, but still bringing a shit ton of fucking income also, but still also traveling and go places. Like, I have a girlfriend, very, very serious with that now also. So it's like, depending on which route that you actually want to go, you could still be forever in profit regardless of the fact, So like that's the cool thing about it. So no matter what you're into, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, at all.
You could still find some sort of like comfort between, me and him. It depends on what you're actually about.
And I'm gonna touch upon that real quick. Comfort. Even my mental is also how I trade.
Yeah.
Whew. I trade 20 lots on a regular day-to-day basis. Sometimes I'll go anywhere between 20 to 60 lots. So understand, I'm trading anywhere between $200 through $600 a pip. Quillen doesn't do that. Quillen is more conservative. Why? Because it's mental.
Yeah.
You can trade like 5 lot, and then all of a sudden you see 5 of them motherfuckers on the chart. Yeah. Sorry about my language, but you see them.
That's the thing, like, he put in one big order. I'll scale up. Like, I'll scale up to like around 40 lots or 50 lots with 5 lots or 10 lots. Like, that's what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've proved that so many times already. Like, my biggest week in trading period has ever been in Forex. It's been $50,000 in 1 week, and then with cryptos, I made $74,000 in 1 week. So it's like, either industry that I trade, I still benefit from it, just knowing how I pretty much like work my lot size and how I actually work my trade plan also. So like, either way it goes, it still fucking brings in profit, which is the main thing.
Just drop keys, because if we're telling you about our personality types and how it affects the charts, this is a big note for y'all, especially on this video.
Yeah.
It's letting y'all know you need to figure out who you are as an individual.
Exactly.
What I personally do for my students is like, hey, what horoscope are you? I'm a Virgo.
Yeah.
Naturally, you can see that. Quillen's a Cancer. Not saying it in a bad way, but that's his horoscope. So when you look at it and you see that I'm the analytic type,
I think we're more sexy. I think we're more analytic, more sexy, and we're just more prideful in some sense also.
Oh, yes. This guy. But when you realize who you are as an individual, it reflects on your charts, and you start trading better, you start feeling better, you're trading more happier. And it doesn't matter if I have a $10,000 day or Quillen has a $10,000 day, or if example, if Quillen has a $30,000 day and I have a $10,000 day in return, it doesn't really push us to be like, hey, I need to do better than Q today. Why? Because we're not in competition like that. Yeah. We're in competition with ourselves, the person we see in the mirror. How can we grow? How can we always develop?
Yeah.
How can we progress? And we try to teach that to our students as much as possible. But at the end of the day, when Q has his $30,000 day, I'm like, damn, I have 10. You want to go after? Like, no, you're not.
I think that's
coming for you.
I think that's the cool thing. Also, like we push each other in in a positive way. Like nothing negative. Like if we don't actually get to that point of somebody else, like we're not envious of anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like either way it goes, positive or negative. Like we're gonna push each other in some sense. And I think it first started from cars too. First cars,
oh man,
and then trading, and like
cars was always that. Let me one up you.
Yeah, like who's faster or that kind of shit. But it's cool that we can actually have that competition because I don't really have a lot of people around me that could I could challenge with. Also, it's like that's the hard part. But seeing how I have Ryan next to me, pretty much, he's like that. I wouldn't really say like a alter ego in some sense, because he's more risky, I'm more conservative, but at the same time, I could still give him the run for his money though. Still,
yeah, exactly. And then you look at it like this, and we're always like,
yeah,
his birthday is in July. I was about to say August. I don't know why I was thinking August. All right, no, fuck. His birthday is in July. My birthday is September. I'm 27. He's turning 27. He's older than me by 2 months, so he's turning 28 this year. I turned 28 in September 12. So when you look at our age, you look at our income, and then people's like, Ryan, Q, you're saying this on a video. I don't believe y'all not making those numbers. Go to our Instagrams. Okay. Scroll a little bit. We have posts. This is my withdrawal story. Click my page and then click lifestyle. Then look at the withdrawals. Scroll down my page. Look at the testimonials. The facts are the facts. There's nobody doing what we could do.
Yeah. Facts.
You look at his page. All these 5-day classes. All these, testimonials. The students. It's real. We can have them come to us and be like, hey, no, like really sit down and just talk
These are real people that we actually interact with, you know what I'm saying? So it's not as if, people just come out of nowhere and we just make up something. Like, if you guys want to see something real cool, just scroll back on our Instagram, all the way back since 2015, and then you will see how the lifestyle and just on how our knowledge just upgraded over time. Like, this never came overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like my biggest day at one point in time was $100 a day. You know what I'm saying? Like $100 a day, and I already made like $10,000 today alone. So
yeah.
I showed them earlier, but it kind of shows you that like over time, like things change, but in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as you take advantage of opportunities that's in front of you and don't slack on the potential of something.
Exactly.
All right. So yeah. So I mean,
goals. Yeah. Goals. It's all about the goals. And, at the end of the day, I will say this on the video, you too could always be Forever in Profit. But he didn't follow through with it, but we're out.
Peace.
Get out of here.
Check out the cars. You got the GT3 right there, the M3 right there. Come this way. Come through. Come through. You got the Range Rover right there also. And then you got the brand new. Come this way also. Come this way. Come this way.
Right here.
You got that brand new S560. So, hold up. In layman terms, a lot of money sitting here right now, you know what I'm saying? But it kind of shows you what hard work and smart work can actually come to. You know what I'm saying? Come over here though. Alright? Mind you, nothing's rented. You know what I'm saying? So, all this right here, this is things that we actually dreamed about. The Porsche, the M3, all that. You got the daily also, why not, alright? But kind of shows you guys that like, no matter how hard something is, it's always possible. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boy around here, trust me, we came from nothing, from the bottom, but we had a big vision and a mindset, always progress over time as well. And it kind of shows you that like, you too can be Forever in Profit.
Forever in Profit. Drink a bang. Bang a day keeps you alive.
Don't drink a bang. All right, cut.